All right, Ben, let's watch your freestyle video this year. All right, very nice stuff here. Good body line. I like to watch it once all the way through before we start breaking it down. But as we slow things down a little bit, there's a little bit of a crossover that I notice that's happening underwater. I like your hand position here, underwater, elbow high, fingertips down. You pull straight back with that instead of letting it slide in, and you can see here it is where my cursor is, perfect, and then it comes across the body there. Same thing happens with the other hand. Looks like it's in a perfect position right there. The fingertips should point straight down at the bottom of the pool and pull right underneath you. And that arm actually does a very nice job of it right there. So it's this hand, it's the right hand that crosses over a little bit, and the left hand follows a nice path. But you can still see there's a bit of an angle there. Otherwise it looks good. Yeah, it's mostly after that breath too, Ben, where the hand shoots across the body. So make sure whether you're breathing or not, your hands are doing the same exact thing. I really like what I'm seeing there, though. That looks nice. Let's take a better or a closer look underwater and see what's happening down here. Okay, a little bit deeper on the streamline. Otherwise, everything else is fantastic. Body still, good streamline technique, heads down. I really like it. Hand comes across. Good. Very nice. Here's a good one too. All right. I'll let this play one more time so that we can take a good look at it. The biggest thing I'm noticing that's going to help you the most is your body position in the water. Okay? As that hand enters right here, fingertips are extended, all right? And your head's here. So your hands are not at the surface of the water. They're a little bit lower. Your head's up high. Your hips are here and your knees are here. As you get right in front of me, you can kind of see that from your hips to your knees is heading downhill like this. Instead of being completely flat on the top of the water. Okay, here's your fingertip entering, here's your hand sweeping across the water a little bit like I'd said, instead of pointing down. So if we go back to one of our favorite photos of a great freestyle shot, as the hands entered here, you can see the back and the hips are straight and nice and flat, and then the heel is at the surface of the water with the back of the knee very close also. So from the hip to the knee, it's almost a straight line right there. Maybe a slight downhill motion. Yours is a very strong downhill motion. We got to get you to lift your toes up and kick behind you. All right, get the back of your knee up near the surface of the water so that you're not dragging your back half. All right, maybe tucking your chin a little bit more. The other thing that you notice in this picture is that this arm is in this position here instead of in this position here. And we've talked a lot about high elbow catches. Just keep working on it. The more you work on it, the more it's going to come to you. Nice slow swimming, maybe some catch-up freestyle so you can move one arm at a time. That's really going to help you get into that position. All right, the last thing that I think is extremely important is just front quadrant swimming. This hand came in, and the other hand should be right underneath your eyes, not all the way past your chin. Here's Grant Hackett. That hand is entered, right hand is entered, left hand is right in front of his chin, underneath his nose and his eyes. Okay, your arm is already passed. So if you leave that hand up there and you catch a little bit more water, you'll have both hands out in the front, and your elbow will be higher. And I just think some modified catch-up, maybe some 3/4 catch-up would be a good thing to work on to help you work on that front catch. And I can tell, you know, you've been here before, you're working on this as you're swimming. There's a good attempt at it right there. We just need to repeat these strokes, these good ones, more often. The more you repeat them, the faster you're going to get, instead of having a couple one way and a couple another way. All right? Work on those things and continue to keep your brain turned on during practice, and you'll be very fast. Nice job.